I wake every morning to the sun, grab something to eat and get out on the run. I'll work all day and play all night. It's a southern fried life for me. I like my life southern fried, from my breakfast to my baby at night. And all points in between I play southern fried and work southern fried. I live, love, and laugh and worship southern fried. Southern fried is the life for me. Dragging to work looking so rough. My boss man tells me I gotta be tough. Just get on the job and get it done. It's a southern fried life for me. I like my life southern fried, from my breakfast to my baby at night. And all points in between I play southern fried and work southern fried. I live, love, and laugh and worship southern fried. Southern fried is a life for me. Tells me all the time that way of life will bring me down. I do my best to do things right, but it's a southern fried life for me. I like my life southern fried, from my breakfast to my baby at night. And all points in between I play southern fried and work southern fried. I live, love, and laugh and worship southern fried. Southern fried is the life for me.
Oh my goodness. I was fixing to say I was by myself.
No, you're not by yourself. I still doing stuff here, but I go as quick as I can. I'm almost there.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Monday Night with the Southern Fried Podcast. I hope everyone had a great Monday. It's been not too bad of a day here. It's been cloudy, had some thunder and stuff, but I don't think it ever rained this evening. But I know below us down there in LaGrange and stuff, they had some pretty good storms, so you never know. Last night now we had one come through because I put stuff out for the trash on top of the trash can, and then here come a storm. I was like, oops, hope it don't blow down the road. HOA be getting me.
Yeah.
But I don't guess it did. So
we need to do a
if
we
it
need
did,
to
the
do a
trash
thing.
can pick it up.
We need to do a thing.
We need to do a
Messing
thing.
with it. Jeneth messes with the HOA.
Yeah.
The HOA files brought to you by the SFP. Hey, you have a wonderful. Glad y'all are all with us
Hey,
today.
Barry.
Hey, Barry, glad you made it back. We just now got back on. Sorry, we're a little bit late. Rumble was giving us a fit, but we got it fixed.
Yes, and sorry if I'm kind of coffee or whatever. I was eating right before the show, about choked to death. So
Get it all out. Get it all out. Get it all out.
I'm trying to be quiet and do it.
Well, let's go ahead and get
Did
our
you have a good
stuff.
weekend?
I did.
Weekend first.
I recovered pretty nicely, I think. I've been doing some work on. I got to fess up on this. My aquarium was looking like crap. Okay, and it had down here we have heavy phosphates. I had this vicious cycle of green algae that the phosphates fed. I mean, just fed the snot out of the green algae. Then the green algae would bloom all over the tank. Then it would start dying off. And then red cyanobacteria would come in to eat the algae, which made a red slime algae. So I was going from green to red, and it was a constant, everyday fight. So I had to break down and get an RO filter for it, for the water, so I could filter the water. And yeah, it was, it just made a horrible, horrible cycle there. And so I had to break it down 100%, all the way down. And uh, yeah, it was ugly. It was about 11 or 12-hour project. But when you do that, you do away with all the algae and bacteria that's in your tank. So we made and I have 4 fish that I'm rather partial to, and I didn't want to lose them. So ended up going to Florida the next morning. And I got some stuff to go in the tank to help the bacteria. So, Barry, I don't really recommend using distilled water. You can, but there's stuff in regular water that the fish need, and distilled water is just pure straight H2O. Now, with my RO filter, it takes out 99.99% of everything, but I also use a salt mix because I'm running a saltwater tank that puts some of that stuff back in there. So, and that's important. Bacteria is important in a tank. Don't ever, if you can help it, don't break it all the way down to clean it. If you could help it. I couldn't this time. It had to be done. I had to get that red algae and cyanobacteria and all that stuff out of there. So I didn't really have a whole lot of choice. But I thought I sent some video. Did I not upload that video?
I don't know. Hopefully, I will be getting one soon. I've ordered 2, y'all. 2 from Amazon. The first one was a small one, and it was plastic, and of course, it was busted when I got it. So I did a second one that was going to be glass, and I got it, and it was missing a piece that had to go on the filter. And I was like, this ain't looking like the picture. This looks shorter, and plus, then where it was supposed to go, it had a broke piece on the plastic. So that one got returned. They told me I could keep the little one. Why do I want to keep a busted plastic fish tank? But they refunded my money. So now I'm going to go to the pet store or maybe get one off Marketplace. I don't know. But I'm looking, and I've been told I got to get a 10-gallon one. So
at least. So
hopefully soon I will have one to entertain myself and, of course, my cats.
Yes. All right. So I do have a video here of my tank. It's still cloudy in this picture a little bit. I don't know if it's a picture or video. I think it's just a picture right now. I will get some footage of it. That was before the plants got added. So yeah, I'll get some footage of the tank up tomorrow. But if this ever gets done, this is a JPEG, so it's just a picture. So let's see here. If I can bring it, it's sideways too.
Yeah.
I don't like it when they do that. Oh well. I'll tell you what, I'll get some stuff up here for it tomorrow. We'll deal with this tomorrow. Although I do, my brother-in-law went with us, Wade, and he took, y'all may have seen him on our gaming channel. He actually got some, wow, he is dormant out there. We got he got us some footage, underwater footage, that I'm going to share with you now. If y'all would like, we'll just share screen here, and we'll add it, and then we'll make it big. There we go. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. There's a wrasse. Yes. And the water visibility wasn't that great. You can see by all the particles going in front of it.
Bunch of fish.
Yeah, they were schooling up around there. These were there all over it. Um, and they were just everywhere, all around us. And right here, it wasn't. It was starting to get a little deeper. There's some wrasse there, two wrasses. That was a hogfish down at the bottom there. You barely could see. A lot of sargasso grass, which is actually what I put in my tank. Shh. Let's see here. These rock crawls it's a really fun dive on the free dives and stuff. I love doing rock crawls like this because there's just no telling what you're going to see there. It's really neat at night. But there was a lot of people there and there was a lot of current coming in. And my goodness, there's a angel of some type. Look at the crab claw.
Yeah.
You see my claw? He said, "Do you see it?"
Is there another one to the right?
That's a devil damsel. Yeah, there's one right there too. Look
Yeah,
at
look at there.
Gone.
He said, "Don't take a picture of me. I'm on
There's
the
a
most
devil
wanted list."
Another wrasse. There was a devil damsel briefly. See if he comes back. We might be able to back up just a little bit, see if we can see him again. Nope. Let's see here. Well,
Him swam fast.
oh well. Let's back up here a little bit. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? Oh, there's another butterfly. There's a mullet. See the big old mullet?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good shot of him. The butterfly. Another butterfly. The mullet's back. He said he turned around and he felt he said something was behind me. All right. Oh, we need to back up. He got one that he didn't know he got. There's the mullet back. All right. Okay. You can see this butterfly here.
Yeah.
Look right here in this hole.
Yeah.
You see his head?
Uh-huh.
That's a goby. They're in
Oh.
the rock. And they'll stick their heads out and pull them back. Didn't
Mhm.
know he got that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, you never know what you're going to see up around and underneath and beside these rocks. You know, get away from my rock. So, yeah, this was you can have a water hyacinth to help filter the water. Yes, you can. Bacteria's backdoor to cafeteria. Let's see. As you go over these rocks, I mean, that stuff's like carpet all over the rock. So you know, be careful what you grab there because you could be grabbing critters. There's fire coal. There's all kind of stuff you can grab there that you may not want to grab. So be careful if you do this kind of stuff. Always try to look for a bare spot. You can't always find one, but look and see. And remember, don't try to touch the bigger, more aggressive fish like barracuda. You might run into an eel. You might run into a small shark. You could run into anything because it is the ocean. You know, don't try to pet them. Just keep your hands to yourself. I say that, then I go down and try to catch them with a slurp gun. But, you know, yeah. Let's see here. And then he turns around. I know he does because the rocks are going to be on his left now. Or he might be toward the end of it there.
guess. Gets toward.
Yeah. Yeah. When you're out there trying to run a camera and breathe and look, see where you're going and what you're running into, it's kind of hard. So, but yeah, there you go.
Ah, that was cool.
Yeah, I like doing that kind of stuff. But that was Wade, actually. That wasn't me. I was there. So, and that's, but it's fun. I mean, that kind of stuff is just awesome to me. I love the ocean anyway. So, uh, yes. But yeah, it's very, plants in the tanks do a lot with the water. So, all right, let's see. We got to talk about our stuff. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. We wouldn't talk about our stuff.
Somewhere down there, they had a bunch of seaweed wash up this weekend.
Right around the area we was at.
Really?
Yeah, the sargasso grass. Huh?
Yeah, it said somewhere else too, so it must have been
It was right there at the Panhandle
nasty.
in the Gulf of America. It ain't nasty.
Yeah.
It ain't doing it.
I don't want to be wading around in it. Something bite your toes.
I put some in my fish tank.
Well, that's okay because there was a bunch of it there.
Hey, Angel Joy, how are you?
Hello, Angel Joy.
You doing all right tonight? What? Yeah, but after an 11 or 12 hour project on Wednesday, then going down there and doing that Thursday, and then coming back and trying to get everything in the tank settled up. Man, I was beat up, beat down, wore out, and I did not make it on here Thursday night. I wanted to, but there was no way. I was not having a good one that day. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to miss shows. It does happen.
Stacy did not stay on long, so she just rambled, and then she was like, "There's nobody on here to talk to, so I'm getting off, y'all, because there was nobody here."
I bet there was.
No, there was. Seriously, there was nobody. And I was like, "Well, alrighty then, peoples. I'm so sorry. I'm so bored." So.
Well, let's do a rundown real quick. We got a few things to. We got to give a shout out to our sponsors and stuff like that, and the ones that we sponsor. So, you want to throw the first one out there?
Yes, I will do Floyd Felines. They have their auction going, and oh my gosh, at the stuff. Hello, Jake.
Hi, Jake.
Floyd Felines auction has tons of stuff going. She was still putting stuff on there earlier today. They have shirts, they have pocket books, they have cakes, cookies. Oh, got some delicious looking cookies. I bid on them. They have cat stuff. They have tickets to the drive-in movies. They have bags. They have cups. They have plants. They have, all kinds of things. He just went bye-bye on me. And so there is something for everyone on the Floyd Felines auction. So go to Facebook and you can find Floyd Felines auction page and just go through there and look and make your bid. And so it goes through Saturday to 11:59 and it will cut off. If you bid on something and it says it can't be shipped, we'll talk about it. And if you win, then I'll see about shipping it to you. Unless it's food. I don't know if we can shipping food, but anything else, we can probably get it fixed up and not, because there is some breakable stuff. So check out Floyd Felines auction. Thursday night for the people here in Rome, if you want to go to Texas Roadhouse from 3 to closing. 10% of your ticket can go to sponsor Floyd Felines. So that's another way that you can donate to them and get a good meal. So go do that. You can pull it up on Floyd Felines' regular Facebook page, and I'm thinking it's got a little barcode for them to scan. So snapshot it on your phone or whatever, so they can scan it or do something. It looks like it's a little different than just telling them. I hadn't read too much on it, but I don't think it's going to be too difficult. So yeah, and of course, I always need volunteers. Like I said, students, high school students, right now you're out of school, you can go and volunteer. So go do that. And so yeah, Floyd Felines, and it's kitten season, so we've got to get it under control because everybody is packed. So spay and neuter. There is places being posted about low cost spay and neuter. So
Unlock me.
I'm doing okay, Jake.
All right, I'm back now. That was interesting. Everything just
Yes,
blanked
I
and
was
shut
just
down.
flying. There he went.
Well, sorry, we do have a big storm going through here right now. Hopefully, I won't lose it again. My goal is to not to.
Yeah.
Now I got to pull everything back up again. I'm working on it, guys. Working on it. I'll tell you what, you want to?
Yeah, I'll go next one.
Yeah, and I'll be right there.
Opus Clips. If you do broadcasting, podcast, or live videos, and you need help doing short reels for Facebook or TikTok or anything, you can go to Opus Clips, and it will help you out.
Of what?
It will. Sorry, y'all. I cannot talk now since I got choked. It will help you with your short reels by cutting it down for you, and you don't have to do it yourself, sitting there, an hour or so trying to look through it and cut it and clip it and make it shorter or whatever you want. It will do it for you. It's a big help, and even if you have like a minute long one and you're like, I don't want that little 10 seconds right there, you can cut it off yourself then and get what you want. So go on our Facebook page and hit the link to Opus Clips and check it out. It will help us and help you. Thank you for your help.
Yes, very much. We've been working on some projects here at Southern Fried, and no, I'm not, sir. I'm fine. Jake, I'm doing great, sir.
Got a thunderstorm going down there, so it clicked him off.
Yeah, it blinked my power, and when it blinks my power, it blinks everything. It's not very nice. So,
No.
But yeah, now I'm back. So, while we're talking about kitten season, let's talk about Animal Rescue Alliance down here, right in between Colquitt and Donaldsonville on Highway 91. Hey, y'all, they need help too. It is kitten season. Y'all, we got to get on the job and spay and neuter our cats and dogs. There's a tremendous amount of them out there, and they run wild, and they're ferals, and then they have more kittens, and nobody wants to, they need a place to go to. They need a home. When you get one from these places, they're already spayed and neutered. Yeah, it costs a little bit of money, but that's already taken care of. You don't have to pay to do that anymore. They're already treated for fleas and ticks. They're up to date on their shots. Y'all, go to your local animal shelter, especially Floyd Felines and Animal Rescue Alliance, if you're looking for a dog or cat. Please, and help them out. I mean, any type of monetary donation, cat food, litter, old towels, rags, cleaning supplies. Check it out. Help them out any way you can. They'll appreciate it, and so will we. Uh, and I had just pulled up my other thing when everything shut down. So give me
Hey,
just a sec
Flago.
here. Hey, Flago, welcome back. Where's he at?
On Rumble.
Okay.
Your eye Rumble.
Okay.
Yes, Angel Joy. It's terrible when you lose the power and you lose your AC.
Oh, there it is. My rumble's catching up now, finally. All right. And last but not least, let me share screen here. And we will talk about, well, not last. Doing them out of order. I forgot one. Where's it at? There it is.
Yep.
Let's talk about Patriot Mobile. Hey, if you're looking for an affordable phone service for cellular, check out Patriot Mobile. I just got a message in. They're going to be doing some special pricing coming up. Hey, you know, the good Southern company with Christian beliefs, conservative. Hey, they're right up your alley. They support the causes that we believe in. You get to talk to people that don't have an accent, that you can actually understand what they're saying. And if you use the promo code Southern, like Southern Fried Podcast, just use Southern for your promo code, you'll get your first month of service on us. Now, you still have to pay to hook it up and get everything connected, but your first month's service will be on us. Depending upon which plan you get, depending upon how much money you save. So, yes, hey, Patriot Mobile, good Texas company. Y'all check them out. Go through, make sure if you go there, use your promo code Southern, and they help support us, and so we're more than happy to support them. So, Patriot Mobile. All right,
Bring
let's see.
cat litter in here.
I'll bring cat litter in there if I want to.
Mm-hmm.
And now, last but not least, tunnels to towers.
You got, there we go.
If you will go to our social media links, we have Tunnels to Towers on there. Great organization. We support them. We're trying to raise $1,000 for them this year. If y'all would just go through there and click the link so we can track how much their folks are donating, we would greatly appreciate it. They go through and help first responders. They go through and help veterans like that are injured on and doing their duty. And if they're catastrophically injured, then they revamp their homes so that they're handicap accessible. And if they die in the line of duty, a lot of times they'll go through and just pay off their mortgages. They just recently paid off 25 mortgages. I mean,
Wow.
great company. So yes, and this keeps families from losing their home. You know, and this important stuff that they're doing. They're taking care of the people that take care of us. Tunnels to Towers. You can hit them up on our social media links. Facebook, YouTube, X. Yeah. So, all right. Now we're done with that stuff. We won't make y'all listen to any more commercials tonight, maybe. All right. As y'all saw at the beginning of the show, I love the ocean. Okay. Saltwater tanks, free diving videos, stuff like that. One of the things that I really hate is the bad rep that sharks get. You're more likely to eat shark than you are to get eaten by a shark. You're more likely to get struck by lightning than you are to get bit by a shark. And there was a story out earlier today that I saw off the Texas coast. And I think it was a father and his uncle and a 17-year-old young man out in a boat. And this will go down as a shark attack. Got bit by a great white shark. And one little sentence in there kind of just throws the whole thing out of whack. Okay. He was trying to move the shark, to pull the shark onto the boat when he got bitten. They won't talk about that part. It'll just be a shark attack. Why can't it be a stupidity attack? It's a great white shark, and you're trying to pull it onto your boat. It's not the shark's fault. The shark's going to do what a shark's going to do. That's just asking for it. knuckleheads. Yes, Flago, shark is delicious. I don't believe in shark finning and stuff like that. That is one of the most horrible things ever. Uh, Barry said most stories I've heard about shark attacks is people messing with the shark. Absolutely. Absolutely. He said, I heard Georgia had issues with tiger shrimp showing up and competing with other shrimp. I wonder how they taste. I don't know. Uh, in Georgia, there are several species of sharks off the Georgia coast and here in off the East Coast and in the Florida Panhandle. There are several different species of shark. Um, One of the more common ones is the nurse shark, which is completely harmless. You don't want to go up and pet the darn thing. It's still a shark. Okay? It is still a shark. It can bite you. Don't go pet it. That's stupid stuff like I do. Keep your hands to yourself. If you see one, just look at it. Just look at it. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna go pet it. But that's me, and I've done it 100 times, and it's still cool. Uh, Now, I don't harass it. I don't put any pressure on it. I'm not mean to them or anything like that. Uh, Bull sharks, pretty aggressive shark, one of the most dangerous sharks out there. Probably hits more people every year than great whites do. And they can travel up into fresh water. So, yeah, bull sharks, and they're a large shark and they have a lot of torque to their bites. So, yeah, bull sharks, uh, duskies, you can see all kind of sharks, cat sharks. It's just so many of them out there, hundreds and hundreds of species of them, and they're all around the Gulf Coast. They're all around the East Coast. What were you shaking at me a while ago?
Oh, the cat too.
Okay. I'm sorry, it just popped up over here on the other screen. It's still catching up. Uh, but
Had a kitty cat.
yeah. So, but yeah, I saw that story and I was like, you idiot. No, he's trying to pull the shark up onto the boat and he got bit. Imagine that. A shark doing what sharks do. Uh, so, you know, uh, I was trying to look, I saw several stories today. Um, uh, yeah, this is some of the stuff here that, uh, you know, we talk about the view occasionally on here is, uh, today on the view, Sonny Hostin.
Oh, shoot.
We had this whole Graham Plattner thing going on. Okay. Do you know who Graham Plattner is?
No, I do not.
Okay. He is uh, so this is very important, that and this is running for Congress now. Uh, he's got Nazi tattoos, stuff like that, and he's actually leading in that. And this is what Sonny Hostin said. This is off the View, and she said it on the View. So he's a liar, a racist, an anti-Semite. He's a homophobe. So he has all the things, and character does not matter.
Hmm.
But we have someone that has almost unbridled power in the White House at this point. There are no checks and balances, and the only way that we can maybe bring a bit of our decency back is having a Congress that functions and and has these checks and balances. I do not think. I do think one of the only ways is to win that seat in Maine. So she's still supporting Platinum, even after she said all these things about it. You know, that just goes to show the complete and total absurdity of the mindset of some of these people. This is the same guy that was talking about a Gold Star family member that got shot, I think. And she was talking about a guy that got the Purple Heart and everything else. Called him a fat sack of crap. Deserved to get shot because he was a fat sack of crap. That's his words, not mine. He said this stupid guy should have died anyway.
No.
You know, it's only because they didn't have good aim that he's here. So he just got shot. He took fire to save his team. To save his team now. So he didn't die. He got shot though. You know, and already they're saying this man should be nowhere in Congress, nowhere near it. He is he's gotten caught on sexting, all this stuff here, and they're just defamed this other guy. I mean, just absolutely repeatedly used anti-gay slurs, homophobic pose, called himself an avowed communist, had a Nazi tattoo for 20 years that he's since covered up. This is the guy that they want in Congress. It doesn't matter his morals. It doesn't matter his radical beliefs. It doesn't matter that he's a shitbird. It doesn't matter. As long as they can do anything to pick up another seat in Congress, they'll put anybody in there. So I don't want to hear them saying another damn word, not one more word about Donald Trump. Not one. Because you've already shown where your morals, don't you try to take a moral high road now. If you're going to support him, this dirtbag in Congress, keep your mouth and your opinions to yourself.
That's right.
Barry said, I saw one video about snakes. That woman get bitten in the foot or ankle, and men usually get bit in the chest or face. That's because we're picking it up. You're in the shark area. Laugh out loud. Yes. Let's see. Barry said, because they pick them up. Barry said they need to have a set of rules that say if you step out of these boundaries as a representative or a senator, you get fired. It should take an act of Congress to evict these people from Congress. They all need drug tests and background checks. Hey, I agree with you. I mean, technically, they are federal employees. Aren't federal employees supposed to have drug tests? Aren't federal employees supposed to have background checks?
I would think so, yes.
Yeah, and so come on, people. What the hell? Get with the program. I'll tell you something else. They need term limits too, all of them. These guys like Bernie Sanders have been sitting up there raising hell for 150 years, however old he is. What is he, about 200 now? Seems like he's been there forever. And still bitching and moaning about the same stuff he's been bitching and moaning about for hundreds of years, or however old he is, for the last 5 decades. I mean, he's been in Congress longer than I've been alive, and I'm old. He's really old. And still, it's part of the problem. They do nothing to fix it. It's just as bad as people that don't vote and go out and bitch about politics. Where was you? You didn't have you couldn't be bothered to go out and vote. I'm not interested in your opinion.
Yeah.
And he's been sitting up here for how long? And he accomplished. Come on. And they holler about Trump being a racist and everything else, and they've already acknowledged this Plattner guy's a racist. Oh, well, Trump's a racist. Oh, he's a Nazi. Well, he's this. Well, he's that. And here they are supporting this guy. So the moral implications was that Trump's a Republican and Plattner's a Democrat. So it's okay for him to be racist and be a Nazi. I mean, come on. You're talking out of both sides of your mouth. That's why nobody voted for y'all in the last election. And y'all keep doing that, and nobody's going to vote for you in this election either. So keep running your jacking your jaws.
Yes.
All right, you got us any good news for tonight? I'm just asking.
I don't think so. I've been looking.
Hey,
but
Michael,
nothing.
where you been hiding at?
Hey, stranger. Where you been?
I've been going to call you for the last 2 weeks, and every time I turn around, I get slammed up with something else. How are you doing, sir? I was trying to look and see what else there was. I saw several other things. Just hanging out here. We supposed
You
to
been
hang out
hanging out
here.
with us?
Yeah. Have you seen the video that's gone viral of the woman that got out of her car in Yellowstone to go face to face or get close to a buffalo?
No, I didn't see that one.
Oh, she went running back to the car and face planted on the way. And Buffalo's still standing there looking at her. I think she got up close to him and realized just how big they are.
Yeah.
Michael, you've seen better days, well, brother. We'll put you on a prayer list, if you don't mind. We will put you right on there. What has been going on? I'm sorry,
I'm
I've been run down too.
trying to see where these storms just tore up this little trailer park here. Southeast Alabama.
Oh,
At one point over 160,000 had no power.
wow.
It went through like, I guess like maybe a campground and a marina. So like campers and stuff got demolished by big old trees and stuff coming down and destroyed stuff.
Wow.
And it like uprooted the whole freaking trees like everywhere. And I saw one where
Do you have a name of the town?
That's what I was trying to say, but James Spann didn't say it. It was it said Southeast Alabama.
Well, that's not far from me because I'm in Southwest Georgia.
I know.
I'm just a few minutes from the Alabama line.
A sheriff's deputy, he got whopped and his whole vehicle got squashed. Luckily, he was okay. Got hurt his hand, and his dog was okay. But I mean, they had like big oak trees. Why are you doing that? I don't know why they're not saying exactly which town, but it's not. It's just saying Southeast Alabama. So, but yeah,
Wow.
they were. I knew it was all red down there, because it started kind of coming up this way, but then it dropped, and I knew it was hitting LaGrange and stuff. So,
I said, I just
no, I didn't
on
see.
Facebook after 14 years, I got into about false allegations. I just quit because they throttled my account and nobody could read my post, even Marketplace.
Oh no!
Wow. Wow. Do you have a Rumble account? Ha ha ha. Rumble's pretty
He
cool.
must be on YouTube. We got one on YouTube and one on X. So.
Okay. Uh, and let's see. We got. They've started this whole thing with the teens and their pop-up parties and stuff like that. What's
Oh
going on?
yes,
All right. So
danger.
yeah, there's the social media teen takeovers. Okay. Uh, and this was at Clearwater, Florida. Okay. And they said hundreds gathered there before a fight broke out and shots were fired Sunday evening. Put a 17-year-old in the hospital with a gunshot wound. And they're just, sending out a mass text, let's go. We're
Mhm.
going to meet here. We're going to meet there. And, I'm not saying that we wouldn't have done that when we were kids. You know, I'm not saying that wouldn't have happened. But, I remember down being at Panama City Beach when I was a kid. Yeah, there was alcohol. And yeah, there was this, there was that. I don't remember nobody getting shot.
Yeah,
What the heck is up? And a lot of that just goes to the devaluation of human life now. Uh, it's crazy. Uh, the shooting happened at 5:15 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday. His injuries are not thought to be life-threatening, but still, why? Uh,
crazy.
Someone reported me for something I allegedly did or said on Marketplace, and they never would say what it was. Oh wow. Well, AC lost his power. Oh no. AC oh. November. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I don't want to lose my power no more. I got too much riding on my power, like air conditioning.
Fish tank.
The fish tank be all right for a little while. I don't like it. Well, I've got different filters on it than I used to have.
Where have you been? You just shook water all over me.
Ain't none of your business where I've been. I may have been to the restroom. Oh, you're talking to the kid. I'm sorry. Oh.
Mercy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. Oh, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. But y'all see, I am a Georgia fan. Okay, I like my Bulldogs. I root for the Bulldogs every year in football, but I support all the Georgia sports programs. Not really big on watching college baseball. I will admit that. I like watching the recaps of the Major League Baseball. I can't sit and watch a whole game anymore. Can't do it. It drives me crazy. It's so slow and it's on my nerves. Now I like going back and watching the highlights. I'll watch, the highlights, and I'm happy with that. And I've been watching my Bravos. They've been doing really good this year. First Major League team to hit 40 wins, by the way, last night or not before.
All right.
So they're the first ones to hit it. All right. Now, let's talk about the dogs. All right. This kid, third baseman, his name is Trey Phelps. Outstanding player. Now, they're at the Super Regional, okay? Which is big timing, okay? So I mean, it's tournament. They're up there and doing. They're playing in Athens. Okay, so yeah, put it all in perspective here. Okay, they were losing or tied,
Yeah.
and this kid comes up there, biggest hit of his career. Just cranks it
Mm-hmm.
out of the park. I mean, just a nuke. I mean, it was gone. I don't think it's landed yet. It might be in orbit. I mean, he launched the snot of it. So they were down a run in the sixth inning. And, to put this, I mean, this home run with the run score, extra run on it, I mean, it puts you in the lead. It could potentially send you to the next round of the regionals. Okay? So he just cranked it, you know, and as any type of sports player or anybody that's in sports will tell you, you do something like that, you're gonna celebrate. There ain't no way around it. Okay. Well, his family was sitting behind the opposing team's dugout,
Oh yeah, I saw this.
and he made a gesture to his family that the umpire said was being rude to the other team, and ejected him. And he can't play in the first game in the next round of the regionals.
The
So
first inning, I think, ain't it?
I don't think so. I think it's the first game.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. It said, let's see. I'm looking.
That's fine. I just
No, I'm pretty sure that I'm right, but I think it's the whole game. Yes, in any event, the Bulldogs are moving on. Trey Phillips will now be suspended for the first game of the Super Regional next weekend. But they had this thing out there, y'all, that we hear it talked about in baseball a lot. The baseball gods, you know, uh, not that I believe in any gods but one, but, what comes around goes around. The guy that they sent in to take his place, okay, let me see. He hit a no doubter in the eighth that put the game on ice. The guy that replaced Trey Phillips, his name was Michael Shaughnessy, however you say that. His name was Michael. Yeah, just like you, Michael McGill. I'm trying to get my other knee fixed or another replacement this month. There you go. That'll make you feel better if you get that fixed. But he hit a no doubter, but yeah, the guy was. It all seems very silly that they would throw him out. I mean, you hit one like that and put your team ahead, you're going to jump up and down. That's what dreams are made of, people. Let the guy celebrate. My goodness. Should he have done it? Probably not. But, when you get excited, that's right, Angel. Go dogs. I like my dogs now. I don't. But let the kids celebrate. My goodness. Nuts.
yeah. This coach took up for him and got thrown out too.
Yeah. His family's right there. But, the umpires can't be wrong. Their opinion. Oh, and did you see Major League Baseball now has this whole thing where they can challenge and they go to the computer to the balls and strike. All right. Oh. Zoom out, honey. Oh my goodness, it has zoomed in on.
Did you move your hands?
Zoom out further. Thank you. I got to talk to Tiny. Now they got this whole thing now where they can track balls and strikes. They don't even need the umpire anymore. Okay. They were so inconsistent with it. I was glad to see this come about, but they can only challenge like twice unless they're right. Then they can challenge more. So this umpire, I think it was this last weekend, or it was late last week. Batter swings. Okay. and the umpire said it was a foul tip, called him out. The bat was this far over the ball. It wasn't even close. I mean, not even close. You know, and the guy challenged it, and they never overruled it. You know, and they should have. You know, it's crazy. Yeah, Miss Angel, the dogs rock and roll. I got a feeling they're gonna make some more noise this year. It's looking more and more like it. But you know, I was so glad, and I wish they would go straight to the computerized strike zone. That would just tickle the snot out of me. Because for so many years, these stupid umpires would get up there and brag about their strike zone. Well, my strike zone's a little bit further to the outside. Well, my strike zone's a little bit lower. Well, mine's to the outside or a little bit higher. You know, they would make their own strike zones. I don't want to see how major league players hit against an umpire's strike zone. I want to see how they hit against the strike zone. All right. And if you knowingly have a wider strike zone, then why don't you fix yourself? You know, come on. Don't get me started on the stupid umpires calling strikes and bragging about it, however it's going, just because they want to be different. I want to see how the players do against the strike zone.
Yeah.
Probably a lot less fighting that way too, because even the players won't be able to argue about it. Okay. Now I'm gonna backtrack here just a little bit. You know, we're just talking about the kids setting up their little beach parties and text message parties or whatever. Up here in Delaware, you know, we just talked about this one last week, and Rehoboth Beach or whatever. See of Rehoboth. They are the charges against the college students who were accused of organized a beach takeover event earlier this month have abruptly been dropped. The Delaware Department of Justice has dropped the charges, citing no factual basis for them. You know, they found them there. They were there. How much factual basis do you need? They were there. Idiots. Earlier this month, they confirmed that the police department there previously arrested 4 Delaware State University students, a 19-year-old, a 21-year-old, a 21-year-old, and a 22-year-old. I'm not going to give their names because I'm not going to promote them. On charges relating to facilitating a riot, as well as a conspiracy in the second degree. Chaos ensued when hundreds of young people gathered on the beach and boardwalk on May 19th after the alleged takeover event was advertised on social media. It led to several arrests for illegal drug use, underage drinking, and disorderly conduct, among others, with businesses shutting down early. When the state DOJ dropped the charges, the city of Rehoboth didn't get the memo. Said they've not been contacted by the Department of Justice regarding reports of charges rising from the been dismissed. Based on our current understanding, it does not appear that all relevant facts and circumstances have yet been fully reviewed. As such, we believe further explanation regarding the reported disposition of the charges would be beneficial to both the city and the public. In addition, the city has reached out to Fleur McKendall of the NAACP to arrange a meeting and discuss these matters. At this time, we have not yet received a response, but remain willing to engage in a constructive dialogue. Uh, but the Delaware DOJ and the NAACP, the Delaware State Conference of Branches, did not respond for comment. Imagine that. We don't want to look like bigger idiots than we already do.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about all that? With these kids going out there and doing these flash mob type parties and stuff.
Well, I know here in Atlanta, they've had like several, and boy, they put the message out that it is a no go. They already have the cops sitting there, so they've stopped several. So, but
it seems like anymore. I mean, they're more than willing to shoot people and everything else now. So it's kind of they're more and more dangerous than they used to be, and I don't know why. Well, I get it. I mean, I get why, but I still it's so sad to see that in action.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing like it was when we used to get out and go have, say, a bonfire or, and there was drinking and stuff, but nobody got guns out and said, hey, and shot somebody just because they made you mad. They might have had a fight about it, but then it was like, okay, we're over it.
Yeah. I think that's what's wrong with people today. There aren't enough cow pastures out in the middle of nowhere. We need more cow pastures. They used to say on Saturday Night Live, Christopher Walken, we need more cowbell. We need more cow pastures. Let the kids go out and be stupid every once in a while, but do it in a situation where they're not going to, they can sell it with a fist or whatever. If they have an issue. I mean, hey, come on. But now you can't do it because they will shoot somebody. I do want to say thank you and a great big shout out to X. We just topped, where we're just about to top 2,000 followers. We had a huge run this weekend, and we are quickly approaching the 2,000 mark. We're 80 away from it. We're glad to see that. And hey, all you people out there on Rumble, Angel Joy said, "Laugh out loud. I was in church." Oh, you really were an angel. I wasn't. For all you folks out there on Rumble, we greatly appreciate y'all tuning in as well. And Facebook and y'all, hey, thank y'all so much. I need to take just a minute. I need to run to the restroom. Will you take over for a minute?
Yeah.
I'll be about 10 minutes probably.
Okay.
Maybe longer.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be right back, y'all.
Okay. Hi. It's me again. By my little lonesomes. But anyway, I have people to talk to. I have Angel Joy, and I have Barry, and I think Flago is out there somewhere still. But yeah, there he is. Don't fall in, Rob. Your dad was a pastor. My goodness. So yes, so I hope y'all had a good Monday. I didn't do very much. Went to lunch with a friend and chitty chatted for a little while. That was about it. I still not unpacked everything, but I've been down in my back, so I've had to be very careful. It was a little bit better yesterday, and then today it decided, hey, we're not going to be better. So I really need to go to the chiropractor. I got a massage Friday, and it really didn't help because she knew my back was horrible. An hour she worked on my back, and it was like, mm-mm. So I'm just like trying to be easy with it, but still trying to unpack something. I need these, like I have boxes here in the office. I have boxes in my bedroom and empty boxes all in the living room that need to go. So I post them again on Facebook. I'm like, if you're moving, I have boxes. If nobody answers tomorrow, I'm going to ask the guy that cut my grass to haul them off for me because I want them out. Out. So, you wash clothes? Yeah, I've washed some clothes. Actually, I've got to turn the dryer on and turn the washer on. I didn't want to do it during what they call the prime hours between 4 and 8. So I have got to do that. So I'm trying to catch up on the washing too from us moving, washing. Now I'm down to washing blankets and stuff. So, catching up. But yeah, if y'all missed us doing our commercials and stuff, I talked about Floyd Felines has an auction going on. So if you want to go look on Facebook at the Floyd Felines auction, they have all kinds of things. Like I said, they have food, which can't be shipped, but they have shirts, they have pocketbooks, they have bags, they have gift cards to a plant nursery around here, tickets to the drive-through. What else do I see? Dishes, and it may say it can't be shipped, but if you do like it and everything, and it can't be shipped, I can get it, and I'm sure we can work out something for me to get it shipped to you if you happen to win and really like it. But there's all kinds of things on there. She was still putting things on there earlier, so last time, I think Thursday morning, she finally got through putting stuff. So it will go through Saturday at 11:59. It will stop. There's a birdhouse on there that somebody made. It's really cute. There's cat stuff for people. Notebooks, cups with cats on it. So it's always good. I mean, they always have a good auction with lots of things on there. I think I did win. I did get one thing last month or month before last off of there. So yeah. And then of course, we got to get those babies spayed neutered because they are covered up with the cutest little kittens and stuff. And if you're up here, they need bottle feeders or fosters because they are like, big. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought because I was reading something else real quick. A big thing of getting rewind. We need to get them spayed, kittens, our cats spayed and neutered, so we won't have so many kittens because it is just out of control. What?
Angel Joy is a PK. I didn't know that. She said her dad was a pastor. She's a PK. I mean, she was a wild child. I washed clothes. That was all.
Yeah, that's what she did today. Which I got to turn the dryer on and turn the washer on when I get up from here. We don't turn my lamp over. I didn't want to do it at the prime hours.
Do what?
I didn't want to turn it on during the prime hours.
What, the AC?
No, the washer and dryer.
Oh.
They say 4 and 8 is the prime time and it costs more.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Will you leave my lamp alone?
Mine is just because I got a well, so mine's just whatever electricity costs. So
Yeah, get up there and behave yourself.
I've been trying to behave myself.
Yeah.
And Flago, I didn't, just for the record. You probably, if I had, you probably would have heard the splash up there. So, yeah. All right. We do have another story. Oh, she said she wasn't a wild one. It was. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but it was only 90 degrees down here today in South Georgia. But man, was it! It's crazy humid. The whole y'all remember the Alex Murdaugh trial? The guy that killed his wife and son and stuff like that got convicted of it. He was a lawyer, had a whole bunch of other stuff that he was going to jail for anyway.
Yes.
He has gotten a retrial. His convictions were unanimously reversed after clerk Becky Hill, who was writing a book about it, was found to have improperly influenced the jurors. So it's going to be another long courtroom battle. Here we go. So it sends it back to trial level. So there'll be a whole new proceeding. And it's just, I don't think he was convicted in the 2021 murders of his wife and younger son. I don't know. I can't picture anybody doing that, but I know there's some crazy people out there. But the guy needs a fair trial. She was wrong for doing that. But there comes a point in time to where, it seems like common sense would win out at some point. My dad named Angel Joy the first time he held me. Mom said, that is what all my family calls me, so I stuck with it. I don't blame you a bit, sweetie. I would too. I'd be proud of that one. Yeah, it's crazy that number one, she shouldn't have done it, okay? And I hope she faces consequences for what she did. But, this is just crazy. I do believe in fair justice for everybody, but this guy here was a definite, I thought it was a slam dunk case pretty much. But now we're coming up on, and this is off Fox News. It's a poll, and we're coming up on the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. America's birthday. This year's is a big one. 250 years. And is it going to be a time of togetherness, or is it going to be time of differences where we divide ourselves even more? Uh, and we really are a long way apart. It matters more what political affiliation you are rather than being a citizen of the United States. That is the mentality that has usurped, I'd say, a solid 75% of Americans. And I'm guessing on that, but it feels that way or more. Um, and I don't like it. I don't, but there ain't nothing I can do about it. Angel Joyce says, seems people dies and no one cares that they were killed. Sad. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Um, so was the thing of their poll. When asked one, and this is off Fox News. When asked what one word best describes the United States today, 2/3 of voters chose a negative word such as failing, divided, struggling, or corrupt. That includes nearly twice as many Democrats as Republicans. Only about a quarter of voters suggested a positive word such as freedom, great, powerful, or strong. And nearly 4 times as many Republicans as Democrats use those terms. Um, you know, by a 16-point margin, a larger number of voters believe Americans are mostly separated by different values, 58%, than bound by shared values, 42%. Majorities of Democrats, 62%, and independents, 65%, think Americans are separated by different values, while views among Republicans are split, 49% shared and 50% different. You know, this is, look, people are entitled to vote however they want to vote, okay? And they're entitled to believe whatever they want to believe. And I would go to bat for anybody with that, okay? If that's what you believe, you have a right to believe that. However, when you start being the belief police or you start being the trying to count yourself as the moral majority, that's just crazy. It's asinine. It's not your place. I'm not saying we shouldn't have our morals and we shouldn't ought to stick to them. I'm not saying that, that we shouldn't stand on the side of right. What I'm saying is there's so many people out there, and I'm going to call it, especially on the left, that want to pull a wool over people's eyes and say, okay, this is moral because this is what I'm doing. This is what I think is right. And you should think that it's right too because I think it's right. No, it's not the way that works. People are entitled to their own beliefs. Yes, Angel Joy, I agree with you on that. Put God back in. I think the bringing down and the kicking of God out of the country, the Christianity. I am an American. I am a American. To me, polls lie. Yes, Angel, I can see a lot. I can agree with that. We've seen a bunch of them that weren't actually all that true. But I firmly believe that we need to get God back into the country. He's been kicked out. He's been kicked out every chance they could kick him out, they've taken. So but we as Christians, we have the opportunity to put him back in. We can stand up for what we believe. Well, I'm not saying go out and do crazy stuff like a lot of these other folks are, or have riots in the street, but we can make some noise. We can make some noise, and I don't mind making some noise about it. And this is my James podcast, the Southern Fried Podcast. We make all the cab blame noise we want to.
Uh-huh.
I'm proud of it. I'm proud to be an American, and I'm proud of my beliefs and my values. I know what.
You said we can make some noise.
That's right. How many polls have they called you on? None. I wish they would. I'd fill their ear. By the time you called me, the heck took you so damn blame long? Um, you know, well, we can make noise. We can do it. Don't do it. You was fixing to. I know you was fixing to do it.
No, I'm seeing what my cat is looking at up here. I'm like,
But there's nothing wrong with having an opinion different from somebody else's.
what do you see?
A lot of times, though, you get shut down for having a different opinion. You know, I've seen a lot of times people come in and put their opinion out there, and then when you try to put your opinion out there, they're like, "I don't want to talk about it," or "Oh, I got something else I got to go do." This isn't the time to have that conversation. But this is after they've already put their opinions out. That's just a way of saying your opinion doesn't matter. And there's a lot of people out there like that. So, what? You're not about to turn 70. There ain't no way. I'm about to turn 45.
Lie.
What?
You lie.
You don't think I'm over 45, do you?
I know you're over 45.
Next thing you know, you'll be trying to convince people I'm over 50.
I know you're over 50, just like me. I'm over 50.
Next thing you know, you'll be trying to tell people I'm at least 55.
He is.
That's not very nice. You ain't got to try to convince people stuff like that. That's not very nice. And Barry was asking last week, and I'll air it out. Hopefully, within the next month, I've been doing some research. We're going to have our Southern Fried music going online. I'm working on it.
Yes.
August 21st, but I am 29 and holding. Yeah, that's like me, Angel. Mine's in October, and I'm 45 and holding on tight. I don't know if you made it on for a Bible study this evening at 6 o'clock. Yeah, if you hadn't, please tune in, Miss Angel Joy. You'll enjoy it. We do a Bible study on Monday evenings at 6 o'clock just because we want to, and it's fun and we enjoy it. But we were discussing that day, and I think when I get to heaven, I'm going to find that hair angel, and I'm whooping his butt. I mean,
Can't fight
I ain't
heaven.
had, huh?
Can't fight in heaven.
Well, yeah, you can.
I know you can't. You gotta be nice.
They had a war in heaven.
Well,
Yeah. I'm going to have a war with the hair angel when I get there.
you ain't gonna get your angel wings.
Huh?
You ain't gonna get your angel wings.
I don't. What do you think? What do you think they're going to do? Give me bat wings? I don't care. As long as I'm in heaven, I don't care if I got angel wings or bat wings.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hey, look.
Hey,
It only
look.
took me 56 years to get, almost 56 years to get to be this good looking. I did that in an extremely short amount of time. That's right, Miss Angel. We're going to have a new body. And we were talking about that too. Joe Donald was like, I bet you got long hair. I said, I'm going to grow out a mane. Me and Samson going to be up there comparing our long flowing locks with each other.
Munchkin, open your eyes.
Uh.
Open your eyes.
Be like, hey, look at my Look at my hair. Oh. Hmm. So
Open your eyes.
open your
He ain't gonna
eyes.
open his eyes for me.
Well, quit being so bossy. You got to ask him. Say, please open your eyes. Try it.
I'm trying to take a picture of his face.
Oh.
He's got his eyes closed. Munchkin, open your eyes.
Be a lion. That's right. We all need to be lions and lionesses and all that stuff. I'm going to tell you, if you're not a lion, in this day and age, you'll get run, slapped over. People will take advantage of you, the whole 9 yards. It's not showing up.
Look
I
at
see
his
a nose.
cute little nose.
Oh, you just took a picture of his nose. I see a booger.
You
Big
don't
booger.
see a booger.
Help that
He
cat
does
pull
not
his
have no
nose.
booger.
Yeah, but we all need to be lions in this day and age because we got to stand up for what we think is right. We should always do that. We should always stand up for the Bible, stand up for God. Stand up. Stand up, folks. You know, if not, people come in and take all your rights, your freedoms away. You know, I mean, they will. And we have a tendency in this country to let people do it. Oh, we've got plenty of freedoms, but there's no stopping to the freedoms that they want to take away. None. You know, it used to be life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And it seems like anymore, the only way people are happy is if they're angry about everything. And they turn morality into a joke. You know, it's like when we were talking about The View earlier, uh, which I hate. I absolutely despise that show. One of my least favorite people in the world on there, Sonny Hostin. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to repeat. I think it bears repeating. Absolutely bears repeating. This is the same person that says that Trump was a Nazi and Trump was a liar and Trump was an anti Semite and he's a racist and all this stuff here. Okay? But the Democrat uh, Congress for Congress, you know, she's supporting this guy, Plattner. Is that his name? Yeah, Plattner. Called him a liar and an anti Semite. And he's got Nazi tattoos that he's had covered up. Um, and put down our military members, you know, and just totally reports of sexually explicit messages exchanged with other women during his marriage. All this stuff here. And she called it straight out. She says, well, he's a liar, a racist, an anti Semite, and he's a homophobe. He has all the things that character does matter. And then she's talking about the White House, but we have someone that has almost unbridled power in the White House at this point. There are no checks and balances. You know, the only way that we can maybe bring back a bit of our democracy is having a Congress that functions and that has these checks and balances. And I do think one of the only ways to win that is the seat in Maine. So her politics, now, is how hypocritical this is. All right. She said the same thing about Trump to make a case why he should not be in office. And she admits the same things about this knucklehead, but he should be in office so they can maintain power. It's all about power. It has nothing to do with morality, ethics, any of that. And I don't want to hear another word about Trump even come out of their mouths after that. She needs to shut up about it because she's already shown where she sits on that fence. It's whatever's best for them. It has nothing to do with what's best for the country. And I'm going to be honest with you. John Fetterman is a Democrat. I don't agree with every one of his points of view. But I will say this. He did come out and say, it's not good for my party, but it's good for the country. He actually said those words. How can you not like that? You know, he does. Trump does love America, you know, and people say what they want to. They agree or disagree. I don't care. He does. I voted for him 3 times now.
Yeah.
And he won 2 out of 3. Oh, this is going to be an interesting election cycle this year, though, on these midterms. I wonder how many people's going to get out there. And I'm going to remind everybody, get out there and vote. I ain't going to tell you how to vote. I ain't going to tell you how to do it. But y'all start
Gotta
making
vote,
plans
what,
now to get out there and vote.
16th again for
Mhm.
people.
I think so. But make sure you get out there and vote. Check with your neighbors, see if they need a ride. Because there's some people like me out there that can't drive. You know, make a party out of it. You know, get your family together right up there. So y'all stand in line together so you go in there and vote. It don't take that long. You know, and when you get done, go out and eat. Go eat lunch or something. Or breakfast. Or whatever. But make a day out of it. And we need to get back to that. You know, it used to be voting day was an important day in this country. It was important and it mattered. And the whole 9 yards. And now it's just, people used to, and Joy said, I don't agree with everything. I don't either. But, you know, it used to be in this country, going out to vote, that was a big thing. Oh, well, early the 8th for runoff. Yes. I'll be there for the runoff. I guarantee you on that. And see, you can't hardly get people out for runoffs. You can't hardly get people out for midterms and stuff like that, or local elections. Oh, it's just a local election. I don't care about that. That's the ones that affect you the most, you knuckleheads. It directly affects you. You don't want to get out and vote for that? My goodness. Did you just yawn? Oh, I'm pretty sure you did.
I didn't open my mouth.
Oh, okay. Face turned a little red. Like holding it in. But we got to get out there and vote, y'all. Spread the word. Start talking at your churches now. Start talking at your jobs. You know, it doesn't matter who people vote for. It doesn't. Just remind them to get out there and vote. Don't try to sway them because everybody's already knows how they're going to vote. You know, just encourage everybody to get out and vote. It's important. It matters. If we don't exercise our rights on this, there'll be something else that'll end up falling by the wayside. Don't want that. You know, just saying, y'all. Well, Miss Jennifer, are you worn out and tired?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you pick us out somebody we can go raid? And we'll hit us a raid here on Rumble. And for all of our Rumble folks, we'll go off and do a raid. And for the rest of y'all folks that's out there, hey, y'all check out Rumble. It's a great place, a great social media site. Check it out. And I think you'll like it. But we're going to play some music here. We're going to stay up here on the screen. We're going to play some music. We're going to shut down the rest of them. Facebook, YouTube, X, Instagram. Hey, salute, guys. Thank y'all so much for being
have
here.
a good night.
As Andrew Joy said, if you don't vote, I say be quiet. I absolutely agree with you on that. First thing when people start telling me their political opinions, did you go vote? If they say no, I don't want to hear it. You didn't care enough to make it be heard then. I don't care enough to hear what you got to say now. So anyway, those of y'all that are not on Rumble, y'all have a great, wonderful day. And we will see y'all next time, Rumble guys. Get ready to go raid.
I wake every morning to the sun, grab something to eat and get out on the run. I'll work all day and play all night. It's a Southern Friday.